Hello and welcome to yet another episode of Let's Play Star Trek Online. Well, let's jump right in and see what we can do this time. Yeah, we were in the star system. We had check propulsion. Refined behavior. Continue. When last we left our foreign traffic explorers. Captain, the decalithium processing facility is dead ahead. Numerous structures in the debris field, so we're also picking up several fighters and frigates. No, they're in Federation territory and they're trying to protect the ill-gotten gains. I advise we approach with caution. Yeah, we shall. It's probably a very good idea. I just saw a fish have frigate. Yeah. Let's take that one on first. And wait for my power levels to be a bit more stable, I was going to say, but apparently that's not an option. He's not gonna last. There we go. Suspicious technique. Okay, Lieutenant, we can't get a lock on the decalithium. Something's jamming our ability to lock and beam it up. Probably a nearby jamming station. Detecting some suspicious tachyon emissions and signs of Klingon technology. This is more than a simple Gorn mining operation. We need to destroy that jamming station to get to the decalithium. We may not be able to beam the decalithium up, but it won't stop us from beaming a spatial charge down. Prepare spatial charges. Signal a warning as we beam them into the station. Charges are prepared and we can beam them over as soon as we're in transporter range. A general warning broadcast will signal just before we start the transport. Yeah, I know that I can use V to do that. Let's first get rid of that cruiser. It's almost in range. A little bit more. If you remember correctly from last episode, I already explained that cruisers are the ships that have the most hull power. But soon we are going to need to make a choice ourselves what kind of ship we want to use. The fast maneuverable escorts, the tactical science vessels, or the defensive cruisers. That's a very simple generalization, of course. Oh, they had 9s. That wasn't the best idea. Let's see. You know, for a series that's supposed to be in a time where there's a utopia on Earth, there's a lot of war in the Star Trek series. Well, luckily those mines don't do much to me. Get another torpedo in. Damn it. There we go. And there's an anomalous energy reading right there, which we're going to pick up once we are able to go to impulse. There's probably another one somewhere around, but jamming station is kind of interfering with finding it. There's probably that rock down there, I don't know. Aside from the red icon, they also have a visual indicator, radiation samples of small clouds. And well, every different research sample has a different look to it when you come across it. So let's get rid of the jamming station. Goodbye. Two more enemies. Two frigates. We should be able to get through that. I really do like the ship combat in this game. It's, it doesn't really remind me of anything else that I've played before. It has a lot of options and a lot of potential to be fun. I can start to understand what different things do. So, pick up the item. Mine launchers, not interested. But still, thanks. Let's get a bit to our range of our tachyon beam. And simply get rid of it. Boom. There's the technology. A reading. Speed up a bit. Yes, there we have it. Take. There we have. Ticklet crystals are doing the trick, sir. Engine efficiency has increased by 4.7%. We should be able to boost the impulse drive through enough to deal with the effects of the nebula. Coordinates from the Valor are logged in and we are ready to go to warp on your orders, sir. Well, let's warp then. Because we are done here. Captain, scanners show that the amount of metallic density of this region is much higher than would be expected for a nebula of this class. There's definitely something big here that might be hidden on another high density object. Should scan all the high density objects in the vicinity. Birds of prey. There's Klingons here, definitely. We should be able to handle this. That's a scaredy cat. Yes. He exploded right before he went to. That's the point when you cloak, your ship becomes invisible. However, all your shields go down as well. So what happened there was that because he cloaked, the shields went down and bam, dead. And we see an anomaly over there. We'll pick that up after we get to this satellite or station or whatever it is. Yeah, it's big enough to be a station on its own. It's a satellite, apparently. 22nd century satellite. This space was not well known, it's no longer operational. Yeah, that's the closest thing to go to. So that's fly. There's enemies at that rock, of course. Unidentified objects. Alien artifacts. Alright, then next up. Raptor escorts. Escorts, like I said before, high firepower, not much defense, so we should be able to punch through him. Of course, escorts are capable of carrying the most powerful weapons in the game in the form of cannons. Or at least I believe they are the most powerful weapons in the game.
Warning, ship is under attack.
So that's something to keep an eye on. This early in the game we might not come across those yet, but still. I wouldn't be surprised. That's why. Used to be that if you wanted to play Klingon and have the nice ships like the Raptors and such, you actually needed to be level 10 at least in Starfleet, and then the only way to level as a Klingon was to do PvP missions and such. I'm not a big fan of PvP in games in general. Stop with the mines already! Another one there, another one there, another one there. Another one there, there, there. Go up a few more. This is ridiculous. Of course, it also means that it's probably something they want to protect us. Let's scan. Can we? Yes, thank you. Yeah, that's what I said. Sir, we found something. This asteroid is surrounded by graphitic mines of Klingon manufacture. Furthermore, there appears to be some kind of structure on the surface. We've detected several Klingon life signs within. Are there any transmissions? With high frequency transmissions, I'd wager that the structure is some sort of listening station. I recommend we carefully punch a hole in the minefield and send the away team to the surface. Yeah, that minefield is...
Warning, ship is under attack.
Non-existent. Almost non-existent. There's two more somewhere. There.
Warning, ship is under attack.
In that corner. In another set of alien artifacts, and now we can beam down. Let's get this team rolling. Me and my homies. Klingons! We're going to have to fight our way to the computer core. So, you almost make it sound like that's a bad thing. See, it's suppressing fire. Yeah, that's right. I had suppressing firepower now. I like the music here. Not the best music in video gaming history, but I've heard way worse. Let's put it that way. You know what I mean? And to be very honest, some of the best music in video game history would be created by Blizzard. I mean, I'm a big fan of Russell Brower's work. For good reason. See, there's one over there and one over there in that corner. There's a Swordmaster over there. Let's... Amazon. Great. Take all. A Rappuccino. For if you really need that fix of coffee in game. Scan this one as well. There we have it. Take the mineral sample. You'd think there would be another one. Yes, there is another one. Probably missed it. It's somewhere around here. It's behind the crates here. Of course. Right where I started as well. So scan that. Minerals. Let's go ahead and run. Yeah, for now I'll leave my belt visible. It has a nice look to it, but at some point the kits are getting ridiculously big and outlandish, and at that point I will probably hide it. We can upload these records to our computers for analysis, sir, but it will take some time. We'll need to... spelling mistake. We need to defend the core until the download is complete. Begin transmission. Defend this area. Last time I played through this mission I was playing with an engineer who could build turrets, so I was actually just, before I activated the computer, I was just going to jump in and, you know, get the turret set up and then activate the computer and just await them in a crossfire of turrets and, well, team members, pretty much. So I can still play around with. I mean, I can put these team members of mine in certain corners. More Klingons are mobilized. Okay. But it's not really necessary, as you can see. I mean, I'm fighting them off without much difficulty. Get this. Bunch of weapons. Nothing amazing, but you know. We've downloaded data, sir. I recommend that we get it to Starfleet Intelligence as soon as possible. Gilbert to connector. The away team is ready to beam up. Connector is picking up several Klingon ships inbound. If we leave now, we can be gone before they arrive. Let's depart. And we're outside. And there's another new player. Well done! Starfleet will analyze the data from the listening post. With luck, there will be something there that will help us in our fight against the Klingons. And we have our new phaser and new impulse engines. Continue.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Let's stop the signal. We have decrypted some of the information you found at the Klingon listening post in the Paulson Nebula, and Starfleet Intelligence believes there is at least one more of those posts out there. We have the location of a signal repeater which boosts the subspace transmissions from these listening posts. Starfleet wants you to go in the Bomari system, find the signal repeater and use it to track down the coordinates of the other listening post. We have the location, transport the team down to the surface and take it out. We can provide you with spatial charges to get the job done. Can we count on you to keep Starfleet communications safe? Definitely. And I get a nice new armor. Well, it's not... No, it's the same as the one I already have, but I can give it to one of my shipmates. Let's accept that. Let's exit. Let's go into our inventory and add to our ship the connector, because we had a new engine. Slightly less turn rate, but more flight speed, and on full impulse, more flight speed. Yes, please. See, as you play, you slowly get to upgrade your ship as well, due to the fact that you constantly get new items. Now it's nice. We just got an assault minigun. We might want to put that in use. Let's see. What do you have? Split beam, coalesce. You have full auto. Tuvro, Zarva, both of those. Yeah. Let's first get to my own character. I want to equip proper phaser gun and I want to use this one instead of my sniper rifle. I really do like the sniper rifle, but this one is simply better at the moment. And then coalesce, you get the phaser minigun. Yes, I said minigun. This game has miniguns. Tvrel and Zarva, you both are going to get a small upgrade in the form of these. I could give Zarva this one. Full auto rifle. Yeah, let's go for that. I'm thinking of giving Tvrel a skirt. I'm not sure yet. I'll think about that later on. Let's see, we're almost done for now. So for now, let's get back to our space dock and sell some of the loot. Now there's a new patch coming out very soon, and with that comes a new layout, a new design for your space dock, and I'm quite curious about that. And of course a continuation of the storylines that are being told throughout the missions. So dock. Load into our space dock and get rid of some of this junk. And while we're at it, I can get some energy credits in. Oh, laggy. I don't know if it is due to the recording software asking a lot of the CPU or something else, but some of the people playing this game take a lot of care of creating the clothing their characters wear. Let's get this out of the way. You know, this for example. I really like that suit. And others don't care, like this guy who just wears the armor over it. So let's see. Sell. Well, I want to keep that one. Now this we can get rid of without problems. We had a better one for that. Sell that, and sell that. We have no need for food as such. That one can go away. That one can go away as well. Provisions. Let's get rid of that. And that. Medium, large. Yeah. Alright. This gives us some space in our inventory. We have a level 1 shield that I might be able to get on one of my other characters. Let's see, they all have a standard shield, so let's give it to Eliza Flores. And get rid of the shield she had herself. Nothing special. Alright, now there are some quests like this one over here that I am not going to do, mainly due to the fact that it's a very irritating quest in my personal opinion. There are randomly generated missions in this game, and that quest asks of you to finish a particular type of random mission, and it can take quite a while to actually before you actually get that mission yourself that you need to have for that. So I'm not going to bother with it. Let's see. Alright, we have the other weapon. The +2 phaser. I'm still not sure about the belt. Let's just get rid of it. There. And it's gone. Some more examples for clothing that people wear around here. So what's this guy here wearing? Oh, that's an that's from the can pack. I actually have those clothes as well. I really like her blue and green suit. Just a standard suit as well, just the colors and everything make it look completely different. Well, let's access our bank and get rid of the samples that we picked up. Well, don't want to discard them, we just want to get rid of them like this. We don't need that as well. Let's sort. I think I can get rid of this battery in... yeah, I can. There. And with that I will say goodbye to you all. Next mission will be in the Bomari system. And we will go for another listening post from the Klingons. So with that said, goodbye, and like this episode if you like it. If you haven't subscribed yet, then please subscribe and leave some comments below. I'll see you next week.